Would everyone please rise, remove your caps as the Richmond High School plays the national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Ben Bolt Stadium. This is a Blue Water Area Conference matchup, MHSAA first round District 3 Division 5 playoff football game. I'm Keith Bartell. Scott Simmon's with us tonight, along with our producer Jason Robbins on camera, Alondria Ferguson, Luke Evans, and Tristan Dooley. Well, Coach, we predicted, I don't know how many weeks ago we did the game here, that Almont, well, let's hope we're right, Almont wouldn't want this draw. We thought this draw was quite likely unless we were sent south. A repeat of 2016 when the Blue Devils won in the regular season, had a 21-0 first quarter lead. Almont shocked the world and came back. Yeah. That was a team led by Chase Churchill and the crew.
Rough night.
Almont's won the last two. Prior to that, Richmond was 2. So 4 years, it's 2-2.
This will be a nice one to get tonight for Richmond.
Yes, it will. Almont won the toss. They deferred. They chose to defend the south end zone. Blue Devils will receive on the north end zone. Relatively no wind, pretty calm. About 35 degrees outside. Always nice to see the band and the Maui Shack.
Weather.
Yep.
Yeah, and yes, band looks great. Sounded great.
And these two teams met for the league title in week 7. It was week 7.
Week 7.
Richmond was up 10-0 at halftime.
They were. Looked good. No. 10-7.
10-7. But they were up 10-0 and then 28 unanswered for, or 10-0 and then 28 unanswered, and they lost 28-10. So I'd give that night the adjustments to Almont, and tonight hopefully Coach Coker and his staff have broke down that film and have figured it out. And we said it that night and we say it tonight, the key is not letting them get outside.
Correct. You have to correct a couple of mistakes from the last game. And I think on paper, the first time Richmond was an underdog, and I tell you again, on paper, Richmond's probably still an underdog. But there are things that they can clean up, specifically probably special teams. Richmond fumbled a kickoff, was offside twice on punts that gave Almont first downs to continue scoring drives.
So Snyder deep, high end over end kick. If it stays in bounds, it'll be a touchback, and it is. That landed on about the 1 yard line. Nice kick.
A really good kick. We didn't see that the first time they were here.
Now, the in high school, that'll come out to the 20.
Mm-hmm.
In college and pro, right? 20? Comes out to 25?
25, correct.
Wonder when high school will catch on with that.
Yeah.
And that rule is to anytime fair catch inside the 20. The high school doesn't do it, but that's to try to limit those collisions.
That's exactly right. The high impact collisions. Those guys are running, sprinting 30 yards down the field, running into each other.
Brandon Shorman, number 5.
Got Snyder in the slot. Delore on the near side.
Montanari to his right, an offset eye. They give it to Montanari. He slips a little bit.
Yeah, about a yard.
Yeah, maybe 2, trying to establish that running game.
You know, and that was your first indication of the field conditions down there. We've had a lot of rain this week, and the field looks wonderful from up here, but you wonder how good is that footing, and Montanari slipped.
Two straight days of rain, a little bit of snow last night.
Yeah.
Not enough to stick, but enough to get it pretty wet, and when I was walking up here from my vehicle, it was squishy.
Yeah, it was. You hope maybe it can hold out, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a heavy dose of Montanari tonight. Try and ground it out, play keep away from Almont's offense. Got to get rid of it.
Ooh, nice throw there by Brandon Shorman. It would have been a tough catch, but definitely a catchable ball.
15's Ryan Strong and number 3 back there.
Who was the one in front? Was it 15?
15.
He might have distracted him a little bit.
He got good depth out of that linebacker position, getting deep into that route. Made it a tough throw for Shorman, right? If he doesn't get that depth, the deep guy guarding Delore is not in the right spot, and would have been an easier toss and catch. Big third down. Richmond like to get a little momentum here, keep the ball.
Got Twins to his left. Shorman in the shotgun. Montanari to his right. They just told him, pushed him to his left. 4-4 stack.
There you go. Delay hand up the middle, going nowhere. Wow.
Almont running a 4-4 there.
That was kind of a dud for an offensive start there for Richmond. 3 and out, 3 total yards.
That's a little different look. I know the first time around, Almont run more of a 5 front. Running a 4 there, a little wrinkle.
This is a big punt. You know, we've had Jake Ball's been a good punter for Richmond for the last 2 years. I wasn't at Brandon last year, but I know he's capable of booming them. This would be a good time to get one out.
See, yes, it would be, and you never know with a colder ball, and it's harder to boom it.
He didn't.
Oh, almost hit 15 in the back.
Yeah.
No, not a great
Just
kick,
haven't
but
seen
not,
him connect on one like we've seen in the past. Bummer.
Could have been worse, though, because they did net
30.
Yeah, about 30.
Yep.
Seen him shank him, not him, but you see a guy shank it at the end of the sticks.
Sure.
Especially in the cold conditions, you never know what's going to happen. So 10 and 29 to go, no score. Blue Devils 3 and out. So Hellebuck, number 12, runs this wing tee, and here we go, the double wing single back behind him under center. Inside handoff.
Number 2 is gone.
Number 2 taken down by Bartolomucci.
Lugerai with the carry.
And 14, that is Bartolomucci. Lugerai.
Yeah.
Good run up the middle there. Untouched till about 7 or 8 yards.
Yeah. Something happened in the middle of that line, but there was a big hole. No one was around.
Same formation, motion this side, same play.
Yep, he's inside again for 6-7 yards.
And look at 48 and 5.
Yeah.
Carrying out their blocks 10, 15 yards downfield till they hear a whistle.
Yeah. You got our Richmond's interior linemen are turning around to make those tackles. That's not a good sign at all.
So 2nd and 4 from the 27. Raiders on the move. All year, Blue Devils have been able to stiffen inside this type of situation and territory, see what happens.
They've been a team that's a bend, don't break type defense, so 5 wide. Well, they
followed his
good.
blocks well. Got hit hard out of bounds at the 10.
68 for Richmond, along with Bartolomucci.
I think that's Peters.
Wesley Peters and Bartolomucci, but again, 10 yards down the field.
Spot at the 11 will be 1st and 10. They can get a first down. Officials keeping that clock going. I thought it was out of bounds. Well, when you've had as beautiful as a fall as we've had, 35 degrees feels cold.
It does really feel cold.
So Hellebuck comes up here. Motion Inside handoff.
He's just down inside the 5.
And again, at that push, he wasn't touched till 5-6 yards down the field. Well, if they score here and they're able to do this all night, Blue Devils hopefully are up for a scoring battle. 2nd and 3 from the 4.
Just looks like a spot just inside the 5.
Now here's a T formation, little power formation, double tight off
They're
tackle.
going wide, cut back.
2 cuts back.
Down to about the 3.
He's short, gain of maybe a yard. Well, that's Almont trying to make a statement. We're going to go double tight, T formation, and we believe we're tougher than you.
Correct.
And Blue Devils answered the call on that one.
Danny McKernan was the one over there kind of putting the stick to the runner.
So here we go, 3rd and 3.
If you're tight, too tight.
Changed it up a little bit. This is your traditional L or R formation.
They pitched it to him. He's in. He's down to the 1. But that's going to be a first down.
Yeah, 1st and goal from about the foot-yard line. And see how they're running that in there, and they are at about the foot-yard line, but sometimes they'll put it at the 1. Not a bad. See, this near official was like inches away, but then they bring it back to the 1 yard
line. Right, just enough to give them the first down.
So, traditional T formation here. Quarterback, he's in.
That's a really good push by their offensive line. I mean, they're just firing off the ball, and Richmond's 3-4 yards deep into the end zone.
Coker's not happy about something here. I'm wondering, I'm going to see if that's assisting the runner. You're not allowed to assist the runner in high school football. And that back clearly fouled and pushed him right in the back to get him into the end zone. I think he would have made it anyway.
Shades of the USC Notre Dame game when Reggie Bush pushed Matt Leinart into the end zone.
I still think he fumbled that ball.
He probably did.
It was the play before that, wasn't it?
It wasn't on that play. It was the play before it was a fumble, correct. But then they went for it on fourth down. And
that was a great game. 54 on to kick the extra point here. Big. These tend to be big in games like this.
Oh, it's a fumble. Pick it up and run. Oh, that's okay. That's a big extra point there.
Yes, it is.
That works. Let's go. Maybe they get a little momentum switch there, right? Something positive to work off of.
Well, I think those last 3 plays there inside the 10, Almont went double tight and they tried to power it.
Yeah.
And I think the Blue Devil defense did a nice job answering. Yes, they did score.
Yeah.
But they were getting 8-9 yards of crack without any real push.
Correct.
Defensively. So I think that's kind of a moral victory, even though you gave up a touchdown there.
Yeah.
Because they sliced through like hot knife through butter until they were inside the 10.
Exactly.
So we'll see here. The Blue Devils went 3 and out on their opening drive. The Raiders get the ball on their own 47-yard line and drive it all the way for a touchdown. Failed on that extra point you just saw. 7 minutes to go. Keith Bartell, Scott Simmons. Jason Robbins producing.
Richmond's got 2 deep now. Dabalier's back there now. Maybe we can get a run back instead of getting stuck on the 20-yard line here. Still think you got to get a little bit deeper back there. You don't want that ball.
Yeah, that last punt.
He landed at the 5.
Yeah.
There we go. We made an adjustment there. See, Coker's telling Dabalier, yep. He's right. You don't want that ball getting over your head.
Yeah, you want to catch it.
You're back there for a reason, right? Catch it and go. Exactly right. There it is. That's out of bounds. That's out of bounds. That's better. That's better.
Yeah,
there we go.
Get it at the 40.
Yep.
That'll be great field position.
Yep. And putting that second defender back there helps because obviously he's trying to put the ball in the corner, right? But that window's a lot smaller.
Yeah, because if he kicks it to where Dabalier was, you can either pin him in the corner or goes in the end zone, and you'll take that. But
Yeah.
with Davalier there, you got to shift it over a little bit. Like you're saying, you just cut the field by a third.
Yeah, made it real tough on him. He's trying to be probably finite in his kick, so.
To the 35-yard line. It must
Even
be
better.
40
Yep.
in college and pro.
It's all right. That's positive stuff there.
Yep, 15-yard difference. And then, Coker here opened up the playbook.
Yeah.
Offset eye to his
Here we go
left.
again.
Gives it to Schneider.
It's all right. Positive yardage.
Yep. Gain of about 3, bring up 2nd and 7. Not a bad play. Might have gotten more if he didn't run it into the short.
Yeah. Yeah, they're only going to give him credit for 1 yard. That's a terrible spot.
Wow. Yeah, I thought he was easily up here to where Bernil was,
Correct.
number 4. No, you can't see that, but
No, it's not on the screen. Can't see where Bernil is. Trust us, he's at the 44.
same play, opposite side. This is
There's
what we
your
said.
there's your space. There's your space.
Yes, he's going to be about a yard short. Bring up 3rd, maybe 1.5, 2. Yeah, we'll call it 2, just shy, just over the 43. Great football weather Friday night, and it was nice to see the Blue Devils having a tough schedule.
Yeah.
Get rewarded with hosting
Sure.
this, having the points, being 8-1, hosting a 9-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll talk about why here in a minute.
Got to get straight ahead.
Gives it to
There
Schneider
he
right
is.
up
That
the
a
middle.
boy. That's Schneider again.
Yep, nice hard run.
Boy, his head was down. He was going to make it, right?
Yes, he
Just
was.
hit the hole hard.
Nice hard run in there, gain of about 8 or 9. But beating Marysville having a good run, being a bigger school. And then that Ortonville-Brandon game last week was huge because Ortonville's at St. Clair.
Yeah, they are. They're a bigger school. Richmond went on the road, beat them. That boosted their playoff points. Yeah.
I think Marine City, who the winner of this will play there, and Richmond had some of the highest point totals in Division 5.
He's still in. Look at that. 6 yards. That's a really good play.
Oh, here's a flag, a late flag. I don't know what this is, and he's kicking it. Just pick it up. You threw it, and you got to call in your 2 guys.
Right.
I don't know what this is. And that was way late. And it's not from there.
No.
Personal foul, helmet to helmet. What? He put his 2 fists together. I've never seen that call.
I've never seen that call. I'm not familiar with the sign there.
That's
Well, this is a crew. I have a young son who plays football. The only time I've seen this referee crew is in youth football.
I was just going to say
I've never seen him do a varsity game before.
I haven't seen him either. I've seen him at Taffel. He's going to explain it here. And he's explaining it to Coker. Coker doesn't like it. I don't know what that call is, but I a couple times this year, well, probably one game I was a little too hard on the officials, but I don't know if this guy should be doing a playoff football game.
Right.
I've seen him for years. They must not have officials.
Oh, that's a good whistle right there.
He didn't whistle a play.
So that's 1st and 20 now.
Yes, that's instead of 2nd and 4.
Right.
2nd and 4 from about the 44.
Yeah. Now he's winding the clock, which I guess is right after an offensive penalty, but
I'll see if the Blue Devils can get this. Shorman has some weapons with his brother and Delore and Schneider. Wouldn't be surprised to see if he has a little halfback flare pass to Snyder. Snyder is to his left. Inside.
Oh, he's got the wheel. He's got the wheel. He's open. Got to hit him. Run.
Ball.
I'm sorry, I'm rooting for him, but let's go.
He's got to go. He is inbounds. Touchdown.
There you go.
No flags. Great call. And that was the ball. Nice hands there. Sometimes when you're that wide open,
yeah, a lot of time to think about it.
A lot of time to think about that.
A lot of time to think about it.
And as a quarterback too, you don't want to overthrow it.
Yeah.
Underthrow it's fine because you can come back and catch it. Cost you a touchdown, but overthrow it when you're that wide open. That still had a little bit of mustard on it.
He threw it in the right spot. He can't. I mean, he
it was
put it right where it's supposed to be. Big extra point here. You hope he doesn't. Don't aim it. Put it through. That a boy.
Kick is down, up, and it is good. Blue Devils 7, Almont 6 on a great call by Coker. Great execution. We saw it unfold right in front of us with the wheel route, cross wheel route behind. The corner didn't know what to do, if he should cover the slant or the wheel route, and by the time you're thinking about it, you take that step back, you'll never catch up.
What an exciting! Hey, they miss. We talked about it. Almont misses their extra point after our defense kind of does it. Holds them to like 2-3 yards, starts getting a little momentum. Miss the extra point. Richmond comes down, despite what could be a questionable call. If you have a replay, we could look at it better. You get the big play out of it, and there you go, 7-6 Richmond.
Well, you just had a drive, and you're getting it to Snyder. Almont's thinking, okay, it's 1st and 20. The play before that was whistled dead was a handoff.
Yeah.
So they're thinking run, trying to stop that run. And what a great answer. 1st and 20, 17, 18-year-old kids not hanging their heads. That's easy to hang your heads.
Yeah, you can take the attitude of maybe it's not our night, things aren't going our way, but no.
So here we will have Vershafe kick. Adam, our extra point there was good by Josh Barton. High.
Need to hit the ground.
End over end.
Didn't hit the ground.
Caught at about the 12-yard line.
Ooh, 83 overran it.
Still on his feet. Eventually taken down. I don't know why. 13 there. There's the flag. I saw it. What
happened?
Almont Raider pushed ball away after the whistle. It's kind of like a cheap shot.
Okay.
And I also saw, and I didn't know what number it was for Almont, as they were tackling, was jumping on the pile.
Okay.
Not tackling, but was jumping on the pile, and it was like, well, what's he doing? What's the
personal foul on the offense?
He didn't
on
signal
the receiving team. Well, they're going back 15, so this would be a great time for Richmond to put a stand out there, make some defensive adjustments.
Well, the thing there was he didn't say what the personal foul was.
Right.
So we have the traditional double wing single back behind Hellebuck, gives it to
going wide again. They're going wide, and that end is not getting upfield. Whoever's on the left side up there simply is either getting double teamed or trapped, but they're going right around them. And it's straight ahead blocking.
Yeah, that's nothing tricky there. It's you see what the guards are doing.
No, we'll watch again this play and see what's happening on the ends.
Yeah, because that was way too many. Double tight T formation now, so he's throwing a bunch of different looks. Hellebuck gives it to him. 14 does a nice job.
Oh, Mooch. Great job by Bartolomucci.
Yes, he does. Is it 21 on the carry?
Schweiger was in on that tackle with Bartolomucci.
Mason Smith. He was hit pretty hard there.
Be a good one to get here. Nice stop. I bet you they go back the other side. This side didn't have much success running left. I bet you. I mean, been getting 8 yards of carry running to the right.
Yep,
Over Richmond's left side on the defense.
We're in that 5-3. You got Gracchiola over there. See what they
There
run.
you go.
They motion inside handoff.
Oh, he's in.
Oh, he's short.
He's short. Wow.
He's short.
Yeah.
You know, he gained another yard, but then he went backwards. See what Almont does.
We're going to get a measurement here.
That's not even close. I can't see. It's just short of the 37. I can't see the stick on the other side. The stick on the other side looked like it was on the 38.
Cameras here will give it a good shot. Yeah, there's going to be some slack in there. I don't think it's a first down.
Oh, look at the ref. What do you do?
Oh, boy.
This is a bear.
Yeah. They don't get the first down. They're short by about half a yard.
Half a yard.
Yeah. Oh, watch the ball if you're on the defense, right? This is a tough one. Hard count type thing.
I see I was watching the guy that was holding the chain, and he's like pulling it, moving it, pulling it. Just set it down, and they pull you.
Exactly.
Now look at the. Okay, there we go. I was going to say the.
No, here's hurry up offense right here.
And watch it.
Watch
the ball. Hard count you.
Yep, that's your hard count. Timeout. Oh, great job by the defense. You can see, they did that the first time when they came here, and Richmond fell for it. They went on the hard count, and they all dropped down into the set position, and they all jumped.
Well, not necessarily good execution on Almont's part there. I thought they ran up there, and he went blue, and they went set, and then that's when the Blue Devils jumped off sides last time.
Yes.
But I'm thinking that they should have had a hut after that. You know what I mean?
Right. Another.
Yeah, it was just. But see, they like you said, they came up there and they were like on their knees, and I just saw Coker going over it with the officials. They were on their knees, and then they went like that, and then if they went down, that should be false start because you can't have two movements moving forward. I would still watch the ball here.
Yeah, we did. If they line up in a punt formation, this is one of the things that hurt us last game is we jumped off sides. Nope. They're confident in their running game. This is a statement right here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened there is Almont got us sleeping a little bit.
A little bit.
Because we thought, all right, we stopped them. Let's send out our punt team. And then during that conversation, because you saw the punt team come out.
Right. So the official never wound the clock after the first down. There he goes. But the chains have been set for about 15 seconds already.
Forgets what he has to do there. So we have traditional wing, double wing, single back behind Halibut motion near side.
Nope, pass. 3 guys going right down the middle of the field. What a play by Schneider.
Nice play by Schneider. Too bad he didn't tip it the other way.
You're right.
Bartolucci was right there. Now, the receiver on the top side, you can't see what number he is, was upset, kind of had his arms in the air like I was open. The only reason he was open is because once the pass was thrown, Bartolucci broke off of him.
I think 48 was the receiver on the top side. Correct. Bartolucci and, I think Schneider came off of the guy at the top of the screen. Both were there.
So 2nd and 10, 2:01 to go first. Flanker right. Gives it
go again.
5 outside.
They are just destroying. They're just cutting Cracchiolo down with 2 guys, and he's not. As soon as he goes down, that corner is easy to get.
It's going to be 3rd and 2, 1.5.
Yeah, they're just attacking Cracchiolo's side.
Number 5 there, Pauper. He had a good game last time too. So we have wing right, double tight, motion away, inside.
Inside to number 2 again.
Number 2 down to about the 35-yard line. Lose your eye. Big game. And now look at him wind it. He just wound it and the chains aren't set.
Right. He's got to make up time for earlier transgressions.
Okay, see what the Blue Devils defense can stiffen here. You're right, though. We got some kind of adjustment for
on our left side of the defense. It's just getting cut down, and they're sealing it pretty easily.
Trying to see who that outside backer is out there.
It's Dabalier sitting on top of Cracchiolo over there, inside.
Inside handoff again.
We got a holding in the middle.
Yep, 54.
Yep.
Kind of lunged and tackled his guy. So it's going to be after the mark off. It's going to be about 1st and 15, 14.
Almost perfectly 1st and 15. It's going to go from the 30 back to the 40-yard line, it looks like.
Yep, block in the back or holding.
Still first down.
Yep, 1st and 15. So Blue Devils need to respond here. 30 seconds to go.
I don't know that they have to run a play if they don't want to.
They will, but I don't think they'll be in a hurry up after this. They're lined up all along the fences on the far side.
It's a good crowd.
Good crowd. What was looking like a bad weather day has ended up being nice. T behind them, Power.
Oh, that's middle too. I got 6 or 7.
Ball on the ground.
Ball's on the ground, and Richmond recovers.
Richmond has it.
Wow.
Big play.
21 got hit hard.
Yes, he did. He's getting up a little.
That is a huge play.
Well, we said that'd be the last play, but it's not. 1 second,
1 second
to go.
we got to run a play, right?
That was a big hit.
Yeah. I couldn't even. We'd have to watch the replay. See, there was a bunch of people in the mix there. Someone came flying in. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Bartolomucci from the safety position. That's on his side, and he's been coming up and hitting pretty hard today.
So 1 second to go here. Middle school football, this play would be dead. Or over, we'd be going into the second. That's a weird rule.
Well, empty backfield?
Empty backfield.
Look out.
Trips to Shorman's
wow.
right.
Look at the confusion in the backfield. Yep, there you go. Got to get to the edge. Nice play. Yeah.
Nice
88.
play by the big guy here, 90.
Yeah. Not on the roster.
Maybe it was Merrick Okanewski.
Could have been 80.
80.
Sometimes the jerseys get a little
yeah, it
80.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to see. We mentioned that last time. It was ours are definitely hard to see sometimes.
I think they're going to give him credit for about 1 yard there. Half a yard.
Yeah, he single-handedly blew that play up.
He did.
So after 1, Blue Devils 7, Raiders 6. So far that extra point is looming. Blue Devils get the first turnover of the night after a hard hit. Keith Bartels, Scott Simmons, Jason Robbins, our producer, Landria Ferguson, Luke Evans, and Tristan Dooley on cameras tonight. Always do a nice job. Check us out on Richmond TV 12, Richmond TV 12 YouTube channel, also on Comcast Channel 6. All of Richmond local events. Jason Robbins produces, does a great job. In case you're just joining us, Almont won the toss, deferred. Blue Devils went 3 and out. The Raiders got the ball and scored, and the Blue Devils answered on the next trip.
You got Shorman near side with Snyder in the slot.
Empty backfield. Shorman with the trips to his right. Motion. Dabalier.
Yep, got to get to the edge, Ja or Mitchell. Another 2-yarder.
Davalier gains about, like you said, another 1 yard. That play is to set up another play.
Yeah, they're setting them up for something. If you look at that formation again, when we go with an empty backfield, I can't help but notice how close to the line of scrimmage the entire Almont defense is. No one is deeper than 10 yards. And with Michigan's speed, at some point, with Richmond's speed, you got to be able to exploit that.
Yeah, for a minute there, I thought you were going to say speed and space.
Speed and space. No, I didn't want to say that at all. With Richmond's speed, you think, because even now, Almont's got safeties within 8 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Montanari to his left. He pulls it, rolls.
Yeah, that was covered.
Well defended. Incomplete pass. So it'll be 4th down.
Montanari's wide open on the fake when he comes around here on the wheel.
If they saw that upstairs, that might be a play later. Is run that read option fake, roll to the other side, and have him banana route up the sidelines.
Throw it back.
Too deep here for the Raiders. Basically no wind. Ball needs one of those boomers.
Ball has the capability to hit this over their heads. A little better.
High
That's
end
better.
over end.
Yeah. Come on, 3. Attaboy.
So nice job. And there's a block in the back.
Yeah.
There's the flag.
There it is.
Clearly.
Looks like 2 referees got him.
Yeah. He's already. Oh, I thought he was already marching off.
it out too.
He is. Oh no.
His beanbag where the ball was caught on the punt. That was a good kick for Jake.
Yep.
40.
Sometimes you outkick your coverage.
A little bit.
Personal foul.
There it is. That was. Is it a blindside block? Because I know that's like a blindside block.
Must be. But if you.
It's just weird. We've never seen it called for 9 games this season.
No.
Right? And all of a sudden it's prevalent in this playoff game?
Yeah, twice. And I think both coaches are a little miffed on the call. Blue Devils will take it, though, because that's a 15-yard, right about where he caught it. T formation.
Inside again. 6 yards.
Yep.
5. Well, now with Almont driving towards the south end zone, the runs that were successful will be coming right at us over our Richmond's left side, their right side. We might get a better picture of what's really happening to Cracchiolo and Davalier on the left side.
And he almost, their coach there almost like lulls you to sleep, and then he'll crack one back this way.
Yeah.
Blue Devils in that tight 5-3 motion away.
Pass
Play.
Oh, boy. They're wide open. Shorman's got position.
What a catch.
That is a replay of week 7.
Yes, it is.
That kid just out-muscled and beat Shorman again for a catch. It's a replay of week 7. Same exact play. But last time in week 7, he didn't get in the end zone, and Richmond was lucky enough to intercept it right before half.
Yeah, that was a nice pass and catch there. That was just it's one of those 50-50 balls. You throw it up there, and he made a great athletic play on it. I mean, you can't play better defense. He was in the right spot.
Yeah. Yeah, just the guy's got about 5 inches on him. They're going for 2. Another extra point that looms.
This is big here. See what happens here.
Inside handoff.
Oh,
yeah, he's
in. Way too easy. So, big pass. 2-point conversion just like that. It's Almont 14, Devils 7. Devils need to respond.
Just haven't been calling enough names today.
The Blue Devils interior need to make some adjustments because they're getting blown off that ball.
Yeah.
The Shorman brothers having a little conversation here about playing defense.
Yeah,
and
hand fighting on that way down there too.
I think that was a tough play to make. They like you see, he's got 5-6 inches on you. He's a good athlete. He can jump. His hand was right there. I mean, he timed it. That was a tough play to make. So we have Davalier and Snyder back deep. Winner most likely heads to China Stadium next week, East China, to face Marine City. The buzz around Marine City, and they've had some good teams and some good players. Brandon Kay played in the pros.
Right.
They're saying this might be the best team they've ever had.
Yeah, and that's saying something, given how good their teams have been in the past.
Snyder gets it at about the 8-yard line. Comes this way. Good tackle there. I think that was Hellebuck.
The quarterback?
I'm trying to see if that was. 30, 31?
Yeah, 31. I think
was
it's the guy
31.
that got in there for him.
It was Ellie Blankston, number 31. Nice hit in there. But, the buzz around Almont is this might be the best team they've ever had. So they were talking about, back in the old days, you say we're going to make it to the Dome. Well, it's not a Dome anymore.
Right.
But it is Ford Field. But tough draw for Richmond, Marine City, and Almont. Some pretty good powers inside Montanari, gain of maybe 2. But, Marine City might be their best team ever.
Yeah.
And that's like you said, that's saying a lot.
They've had some good teams.
Almont's had some great teams back in the Gary Carson days when he coached there from the late 60s all the way to the 2000s.
Wow.
Great coach.
Okay.
Turned it over to these guys, Furman, who's at North Branch, and then the Blue Devils, who are traditional, made it to the quarters and the semis, 2 or 3 times in the last 10, 15 years. It's rolling right. He's got him.
Oh, boy.
Almost, but you saw number 6. He was watching it. He was reading his eyes.
Pierce Matthews. Yeah, that had danger or bad news written all over it.
If he didn't have so much mustard on it, I think that was a pick.
Yeah.
You saw him looking at Snyder the whole time in breaking into his route here because Delore kind of was just like a decoy, if you will. 9 minutes and 12 seconds. Almont 14, Devils 7. 3rd and 7. Big play here.
The middle of the field is so wide open. But the safeties are 7 yards from the ball.
So we have that. It's not a bunch trips, but trips to his right, along with Montanari. He's got time.
We're running it. I don't know. I'm not sure what that accomplishes there. Quarterback run, 3rd and 7, but
yeah, because now you're left with 4th and 4. And here comes ball and the boys to punt. Yeah, I don't know if that was a design run because he didn't really look upfield much.
No. I was watching Jake Ball in the backfield, and he came out blocking. He was not in the flat or going down the middle of the field for a pass. He was run blocking.
So I don't know if that was a miscue or 8 and 34. Snap the ball high. Wow, that's a high kick.
That's okay, maybe.
Fair catch.
Oh boy, yeah, it's okay.
That's a good catch by 11. That ball was high. It was up in the lights, maybe even beyond the lights a little bit. Terrible spot. He caught that another yard up, but it doesn't really matter. But nice catch there by 11.
That's a tough job.
Noah Hoovenever. Never. But yeah, but fair catching it. You still have to catch it because if they didn't see it, you're gonna get lit up. Yeah, it's gonna be a 15-yard penalty, but
right.
Having them bear down on you like that. And that what happened in the exhibition in the late 70s with the Raiders and the Patriots? Wasn't that on a punt?
Yeah.
When the Raider hit that, paralyzed the kid?
Yeah, right.
Motion away.
There you go.
Sweep. 21 gets it, fouls his blockers well.
They had him.
Yeah, a couple missed tackles in there.
Snyder, maybe it was Zach Shorman who jumped in there and got her on the legs, but not before about 4 yards.
21, Mason Smith. Blue Devils here can't afford, I mean, in lots of games, don't get me wrong, but you do not want to go down more than
Almont
one
gets the
score.
ball to start the second half.
And they're going to be content with just eating clock
Yeah.
with the lead. Hellebuck gives it
Biddle.
inside handoff.
Oh, Richmond was on that one.
And on that one, let's see.
Cracchiolo and McKernan were in on that one. And we haven't called their names enough on the tackling side of things, so that's a good sign.
Yes, it is. So 3rd and 4 from the 37. That's closer to the 38.
Anything less than 4th and anything greater than 4th and 1, they'll punt it. But I think if they get within a yard, they're going to go for it.
Yep. Probably be that inside trap to that fullback. Empty
Here's our side
backfield.
again.
He's gonna. It depends on the spot.
Right, if he stops, that's a tough spot there.
That's first down. From here, it looks like a first down. It's that same play. They keep getting outside.
You got to measure it.
Now, unlike that one crew, at least these guys leave it down there and don't move it. And then,
Yeah, they got that down.
I think he's got it by half a football. Next time they should just put, well, we'll wait and see if I'm right first.
I think they go for it no matter what at this
they
point.
do, yeah.
Hard count or
Let's see if those guys would get out of the way for us.
doubt it.
Let's see here. Oh,
Oh, looks like we got room.
he's short.
I think it's close enough. Pretty darn close if they're giving it that good of a look.
Well, and it's the chain. It's not the short.
Oh, it's the chain. Oh, they picked it up. They know it's short. Looks like they're going to mark it back within inches.
And like you said, they're going to go for it. What's he
I
holding?
think it'd be foolish not to. It is about an inch or two.
It's got to be an inch.
Anything past that marker is a first down, right? So anything that the 42, I mean, the nose of the ball is touching the 42.
Yeah. 4th and inches. They're definitely going to go for this. See
This
what
is
happens.
just a
And I'll
fall
see if they
forward.
do that same.
Boy, would it be nice to see a fumble here?
Yes, it would.
Whoa, that would
Well, now
change
see,
the field.
it's a first down
That's a
now by
fir-
what he just lifted
Yeah.
it. You remeasure right now, and he made a first down
Correct.
because the center lifted it forward. I don't know what's going on here. And again, so he just gained 6 inches.
No.
Assisting the runner. What's going on here?
So.
What?
So now he spotted it worse than he did the first time.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! They're asking to put 7:03 on the clock.
Yeah. The clock.
It's
And now,
our clock guy there, Kevin Bergeron, says my clock is right, and now they're winding it. So why did the 7:03 matter?
they just marked the ball back 6 inches from where they had meticulously marked it using the chains.
And why is the clock starting? Because he was out of bounds,
He was out of bounds.
and they said stop the clock. Assisting the
They
runner.
got it. Yeah.
Why are they not calling assisting the runner? Hellebuck got it. Coker still.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have to get the rule book out at halftime and show them that you're not allowed to assist the runner.
Correct.
a lot of these pros watch, or a lot of these officials watch the pro game and the college game where you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And so they start following those rules. Like here's a for example. Interception in the end zone.
Right.
If you run it out and then run back in and get tackled, it's automatic touchback.
Correct.
So in the pros, no. College, no. But I saw Richmond lose a game because of that. 21 gets it. Smith. Nice stick. Nice tackle there.
Bartolomucci.
But it was here several years ago in that end zone. Nathan Murgau against Yale. We're up, 12-0. Picks it off, runs out, and then runs back in, and they call a safety.
Oh.
It's 12-2. Kick the ball, they run it all the way down, and then it's before you know it's 12-9, and then they scored with like less than 2. It totally changed that all happened within like 4 or 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
So 2nd and 7, ball on the 46.5, 47. Flanker right and left, different.
Here we go, left end again. Richmond was on it. Richmond had it. There they go. Hey, the first time Almont's going to be third and more than 6 yards all game, I think.
Okay, now here's a question for you.
Fire away.
Why are they splitting out like that? Why are they? We have not had an answer off tackle,
Right.
really either side,
Right.
and then follow it up with up the middle on their trap,
Yeah.
and they're splitting right and left, taking those tight ends out of there, and we make the play.
Richmond sold out on that run, too. There was nobody deep. There was 11 guys committed to stopping the run there. So if Almont notices that and slips anyone out of the backfield, it's an easy pitch and catch.
So here they're back to their traditional. See what happens. Motion
Pass.
away. He's going to roll that way.
Yeah, he's
There's
throwing
a
high
hold.
again. Wow. Did they call holding?
Nope. That's a good passing catch.
It's a good pass and catch, yeah.
What I saw on that far side, I think that Schweiger, I thought he was held.
Well, it's just been a rough day so far for the defensive line. They've got no penetration on the quarterback when they do throw the ball. I mean, he's had all day. And then on the runs, we're just kind of line of scrimmage is kind of moving in Almont's favor by 2-3 yards.
You get them into a 3rd and long, and then they hit a 25, 35-yard pass. Same formation, motion away, inside handoff.
Oh, boy.
Lose your eye. Big gain.
Boy, he's been a horse today.
Yes, he has. That's about a 23-yard. He's got to be close to 100 yards. He's got to be over 100 yards.
I wouldn't be surprised.
3:57. Here's a timeout, official time. Don't know what this is for. Oh, tie a shoe. So, Blue Devils backs against the wall here. 1st and goal from the 5, down 7. And you said it earlier, and Almont gets the kickoff, start the second half.
And Richmond really hasn't had an answer for their offense outside of a fumble.
No, you're exactly right.
And you can't count on that 3 more times in the second half. So you got to find a way to get a stop.
Motion away, there's a pitch. Nice tackle there. No gain on the play.
Schweiger on the tackle coming off of the end there.
Yeah, that was high.
Yeah, and now he's coming off the field.
You hurt his shoulder maybe?
Yep.
No gain. Second goal from the 5.
For a stinger.
So Blue Devils need a stop.
Yeah.
If not, they're going to have plenty of time with the ball, but it would be danger zone. Motion away, handoff, follows him, jumps over, and he's in. Touchdown. Almont 20, Devils 7. Nice run there.
Yeah, number 5, Poppert. He was the guy that got us on the outside last time. Week 7.
Two and 56 to go. Plenty of time for Coker and his offense with those weapons, but like I said, it's danger zone too with being down 2 scores. You know, if you go a quick 3 and out and give them the ball back, like you said, besides that fumble, we haven't stopped them. Motion away, same play again.
Why not?
Overran.
Not even, that wasn't even difficult for him.
22-7. Plenty of game here. So 2:56 to go. Blue Devils need to answer.
Yeah, there needs to be a little bit of urgency here on offense. You don't want to let this game get away.
Well, what would be nice here is a nice return.
Yes.
Into, you know, your own, above your own 40 or even into their territory to allow you to be a little more aggressive.
Open the playbook a little bit.
Because a turnover or anything down in your own territory would.
Less than ideal.
High end over end kick is going to be returnable. Davalier. He's got some blockers in front of him, follows him nicely. He gets it out to about the 34, 35 yard line. 2:50 to go. Almont has a couple timeouts left, so.
Richmond has all 3, right? Richmond has not used a timeout. They have all 3 left,
So in 2016, the rematch, the Blue Devils blew a 21-0 lead, and they had a 10-0 lead the last time. So maybe we going with a different
turn the tables,
turn the tables here.
Get behind early, more time to catch up theory.
Yep. Just, you know, let your little brother win a little bit, and you come back. And
there you go. In the flat. Oh boy. He has been, you know, he's been telegraphing that pass all game long, and they have playing underneath that pass all day. The only reason they haven't picked it off sooner is because he's been overthrowing it.
Right. Poppert, nice play.
That's a tough throw, rolling away from your throwing arm, and then throwing across your body and trying to get it out there to the edge.
Yeah, that's one of those throws where if the only person that can catch it is your guy or it goes out of bounds.
Well, defense has to make a stand here.
Yeah, have to.
Like we said, Almont has 2 timeouts left, so.
This is a statement here, double tight. Now look at that.
That's a false start in there, right?
Should have been. Smith. Now, I mean, that formation was like a flock of geese. You know, and your linemen,
they got to be within
their head has to be equal to the center's waist.
Correct.
And that was definitely not the case. 2:17 to go. The second quarter's been all Raiders. So look how far this tackle is.
He's a ways off the line.
Smith gets it again off tackle or off
That's a nice job by Zach Shorman. I know he didn't make the tackle, but he cut the block down, put his nose in there, and kind of clogged things up.
Yes, he did, and made him cut up. It's going to be 3rd and 1 or 2. 1.5. Almont in no hurry with their timeouts. And plenty of time worth where they're at.
Almost thankful Almont is not using timeouts right now and taking their time. Inside. Yeah, false start. Oh, that helps. There you go.
Yep. It's going to be 3rd and about 7, 6.
Long 6 maybe.
Now, with 1:19 to go where they're at, that's all kinds of time if they use their timeouts correctly.
Oh yes, for sure. You know, they still have that weapon in the
jump ball.
The jump ball, right? They got a receiver who's 6 inches taller than any defender on them.
They just wound the clock, so they're burning some time, which definitely helps the Blue Devils. Going to be under a minute here after this play.
Here comes your jump ball.
Yep.
Oh. It's a fumble. Now he whistles that incomplete pass.
Yeah, incomplete pass.
I'm guessing they still go for it with the same design play. Throw it up to Chapman, right?
Well, yeah, because if I would run some kind of a fade or that crossing route and throw it up and let them catch it.
Yep.
I would try to get them matched up with Shorman. I mean, Shorman's a good athlete too, but Schneider's a little quicker. Timeout, Almont.
Wouldn't be a bad idea if you truly believe they're. I don't know. I don't even know if they'll pass it. I mean, they haven't had trouble getting 6-8 yards of carry for most of the game.
No, they haven't. And they run that it'd be gutsy, but that trap, inside trap, they've been getting 8, 9, 10 yards. And the Blue Devils won't be looking for that.
No.
So do they spread them out and run that inside trap?
Right.
Or, do they keep them in tight and run number 5, Poppert, this way off, outside that old Green Bay student body right?
Right. They've had success on their right side of the offense, so they have options.
Yes, they do. I was going to say they pick their poison. See what they're going to choose here. And at this point, they would like to get more, but it's gravy. So they're picking them tight here. It's going to be motion this side.
Chapman's still on the left side, top of the screen. There's your pass. Oh, there's your wheel route. Oh.
And there's a flag on the play.
Yep. There's a
flag on the play.
You might have a legal lineman downfield. Ineligible or hold.
54 was out here.
Coker is telling them there's an illegal ineligible receiver downfield.
Let's see what he marks right here. I think it was holding on 54.
Yep. But they did have 2 linemen who were 10 yards down the field.
I thought 71 and 51.
Well, 4th and you could punt it here, play field position, because you don't want to give Richmond the ball at the 40 with any hope of scoring.
If I'm Richmond, I call timeout right now.
They're not.
He wound the clock.
They're not going to do it. They're just going to play defense.
Well, then, if I'm Almont, I do throw it up.
Yeah, you can do it with about 10 seconds left on the clock now.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're just going to let it run down and then call a timeout.
23 seconds, 21.
Or what's the difference between getting a delay game if you're just going to throw it up on one play?
He's got Chapman way out left. They are going to throw it.
Timeout. Yep. He called timeout. He was watching the back judge count off the, 5, 4, 3, and he got down to 2, called timeout.
So he figures 11 seconds. It takes 7 or 8 to run this. If they complete it, call timeout, and then they got a Hail Mary to the end zone. I don't know if he has quite the arm to get her there.
I think their kicker might be good from about 30, 35 if they want to give that a shot too.
Yeah, he was kicking them in the pregame.
Mm-hmm.
All Almont second half. Up 6-0 after their first drive. Blue Devils answering on their second drive. Make the extra point, go up 7-6. But haven't been able to answer the Raiders' onslaught. And like we were saying, they've been running it well up the middle and outside and been able to convert a couple passes to quite the weapon.
Yeah.
Chapman. What a World Series, though, eh?
Great baseball. It's fun to watch. I think Richard. Oh, no one's in the middle of the field. There we go. Bartolomucci's back. But he's got to get a little deeper, I think.
Throws it up.
Schneider's going to bring it back. No.
4 seconds to go.
Might have been better off if he stays in bounds. Try to stay in bounds and try and return it.
Or you bat it down.
Or bat it down.
Yeah.
Correct. Great idea. We're taking a knee, I bet.
Yeah.
Richard's going to take a knee and go to the locker room.
Yeah, you bat it down, you get the ball on the 45, you might be able to do something in this situation on your own. 17, you bat it down. That's hard, to teach,
Sure.
17-year-old
Instincts
kids.
take over.
Yep. See if what the Blue Devils here. I agree, though. I think they're probably going to take a knee. Shorman flanked out far right, or no, that's Delore. Far right, you got Snyder and Shorman to his left. Takes a knee, and that's the end of the first half. Raiders 22, Devils 7.
Here we go, Keith.
Here we go to start the second half, and I'm counting out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's 11. And then we're going to have Adam Bershave.
Bershave doing the kick-in.
Yep. In case you're just joining us, Almont 22, Devils 7.
Richard's got some work to do.
Yes, they do. Pretty even first quarter, second quarter. Raiders took over.
Yeah.
Little pooch kick.
Lopsided.
Fielded by 26. Taken down. 26. Castillo.
Trying to find. I can see who made the tackle. Yeah, 26 for Richmond.
Was it 86?
No, I don't. Man,
Our numbers are so hard to read.
someone didn't get credit because I can't.
No.
Their numbers are hard to read out there.
And the glare on these windows, and so
Tell
we'll
you
see. This is going to be some halftime adjustments here. See if they make the right ones. T formation, double tight end, smash ball football.
Inside. There you go again. Inside. Still got 4 yards out of it.
Yeah, it's Paulpert, number 5, gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Bartolomucci, he's had a good game, forced fumble and had some good hits. Stepped up a couple nice times to make the running back jump back into the penetration. Pursuit. Blue Devils almost have 10 in the box. 11 fumble.
They did. Richmond got it. It was a fumble. Wow, what a great start for Richmond.
Right out of the gate.
I said at the end of the first half, they're not going to fumble 3 times. You can't count on it. Maybe you can. That's one.
That's 2.
Yeah, 2. You got to do something with it, though.
Yes, you do.
Got to do something with it.
Looks like Richmond recovered the ball at the
58 might have been the guy. Wesley
Peters
Peters got the fumble.
So
Great starting field position.
yes, and like you say, you got to do something with it now. Second fumble of the game for the Raiders.
Four down territory here, right? Just don't go backwards. Just keep gaining yards here without going backwards. Stay ahead of the chains.
So Shorman with Montanari gets it up the middle.
Oh,
Short. Not bad. I'm looking at the official over there. I thought it was only maybe 2 or 3, but maybe 4. About 4 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 6.
do that 10 more times, you're in the end zone.
Yes. Interesting to see if they get back to Snyder. Snyder was having some success running that ball.
Yes, he was. Out of the tailback position.
And there's Montanari to his right, Snyder in the slot. Power to the right, gives it to Montanari, follows, blocks, lowers his shoulder. Good pursuit. Good gang tackling there by the Raiders.
4th and 4. 3rd and 4, sorry. Third and a long 4?
Yeah,
Didn't give him much of a spot there. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, didn't gain much. Raiders did a nice job of stringing that out.
3 and 5.
So we have same formation. This time, though, the power's to Shorman's left. Montanari gives it to him off tackle. He's going to be...
Oh, he got it.
I think he
got it. I think you got it.
Yep. First down.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Yep.
There we go. Move the chains.
Got it by about 1 yard.
Yeah. But he's winding the clock.
He's getting cold out
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
Reinhardt probably didn't take him into the school to warm up a little bit. I know the old room we used to keep the officials in there was the old home ec room. I don't know where Reinhardt puts them now. So the Blue Devils need to take advantage of this at the 31-yard line. Good first down after that fumble. Twins to the left. Shorman motion.
They're going to throw it to him. He got it. It's Richmond ball. He caught it.
Oh, he's calling incomplete.
Oh, no.
That didn't hit the ground.
That didn't hit the ground at all.
Oh, he's not arguing.
No, I guess not.
Back there defending number 3, Caleb Wiegand.
Yeah, I think what happened is it might have like rolled off his shoulder pad.
Sure, yes.
Next to his head and his shoulder pad. He didn't put up much of an argument there.
Nope.
The near umpire.
The side judge there was ready to give him the ball. I think right here, Schneider can run right by his guy. There's a nice stop.
Slip there again by Mont. He's had some footing issues all night tonight. So here we got Dabalier and Ball checking in. It's going to be now 3rd and, well, you got a pretty good spot there.
Absolutely.
Real good spot.
3rd and 6.
I would have never thought he got 4 yards on it.
Yeah.
Definitely four down.
Yeah, you're trying to get if it's going to be 4th down, something manageable. You can't have 4th and 6.
No.
4th and 3, 4th and 2. Better yet, just get the first down and move on.
So we got trips near side.
Empty backfield. There you go.
Schneider in motion all the way. It's like a quad set.
Oh,
He
he's
can
throwing
throw
it. No. That's no yards.
Maybe a gain of 1. They sniffed it out there. He had 4 blockers there. Defended well. He can pass out of that formation.
He can.
4th and 5.
4th and 5.
I think Coker is probably planning on getting 2 or 3 more on that play. See what they have called up here. Looks like Snyder's going to be in the backfield along with Montanari, might give it to him with Montanari as the lead blocker.
Oh. He's got plenty of running room unless he can find someone. He's got to win. He's got to win the race to the corner.
And he does get the corner.
And more.
Nice play. Gain of about 20 yards. Good play.
Wow.
Little trickeration there.
Pulling out all the stops tonight.
Yes. You don't care who's scouting, and
No.
you got to win to play tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly right. So the handoff inside to Schneider, and the quarterback follows almost like an option at that point. Pitch it back, and it looked like he was going to throw out of that.
Yes. Because Snyder was running up the sidelines.
Yep.
And he wasn't open. That would have been, he would have had to have touched past it perfectly over the defense in the right spot. It is showing his athleticism and speed. Get outside and get that corner to run away from 10, I think.
I think your Delores wide open, one-on-one to the corner down here.
Yeah, he's playing
We're
inside
running
on
it. There he goes. Stay on your feet. Down to the 3.
Down to the 3-yard line. Gain of
4-3.
9.
Yes.
Nice play. Almont hasn't really had an answer for Schneider tonight other than the crackback block that put a 1st and 20 that the Blue Devils scored on a long bomb to ball.
I would guess Montanari's in the back. Nobody's in the backfield. Schneider.
2nd and 2 from the 4. Gives it to Schneider inside.
Yeah, power to head, touchdown.
Touchdown Blue Devils.
You kick the point here, right?
Oh, yeah.
You make it a 1-score game. Kick the point, worry about the 2-point conversion later.
He's going for 2.
Oh, I don't know that this is the right move. I'm not sure. I know the coaches have their cards and tells you what to do, but
Yeah, it's early to chase points.
yeah, chasing points is hard here. You kick the field goal, it's still a 1-score game, and worry about the 2-point conversion down the road.
Yeah, you keep momentum going.
Because if you miss this here, you have to score 2 touchdowns.
Correct.
2 more. You don't need 2 more scores to catch up. Not 2 touchdowns, but 2 scores.
Right. Yeah.
I'd rather see it 22-14, but
Well,
if you make it, no one questions you.
Yeah, no. Well, what I'm doing here is I'm running a power formation, and I'm giving the ball to Schneider. Ooh, got to burn a timeout to boot.
Oh. This is not. Kick the field goal, man. I just feel like
I would.
That's why.
If I'm going to go for, he's
the coach. He's your varsity coach, and we trust him.
Yeah, he's a great offensive coordinator. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him spread them out.
Okay.
But run a power formation behind Montanari, who's a beast.
Yeah.
Give it to Schneider.
Yeah.
Off tackle, left or right, so that he can bounce it outside if he needs to and use the speed. Or if he has that lane and the blocker in front of him, power it right off tackle. Schneider's been running like a madman tonight.
Yeah. He's hit the hole hard.
Yes, he has. Just a junior. Losing a lot out of this team, though.
You called it. Inside leverage played by the defender. God, the corner's so wide open.
So
Montanari. He got in.
No, he's short.
And now you were chasing points.
No, Montanari, number 36, with a handoff brought down by the middle of that defensive line.
He had a hole there.
The 2-point conversion. So Almont 22, Richmond 13.
Well, they got a little bit of momentum down. Still down 2 scores, though. So Attenborough saved the kick here. They did at least get 6 after that turnover. Playing a team like Almont that moves the ball, been moving it quite well. Winding that clock. Time's going to start to become a factor here. A lot of time left.
Yeah. Well, play good defense, get the ball back.
We also had to burn a timeout there.
You burned a timeout to not get 2 points. And just feel like it's going to come back to hurt you.
Yeah. Well, the Blue Devil defense is going to have to step up
Yeah.
and get that third elusive fumble that we talked about.
Right.
So.
One more.
So here we go. Adam Brashade has it teed up, kicks high end over end. It's going to be at about the 15-yard line. Almont looked to get a block in the back.
Yeah.
Oh. I hope
he's okay. No, that looked like a face mask right there.
I think his helmet came off. Is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your 15 variety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're like, it's just great to see him get up.
Yeah.
Man, that's. So after that, they march off that 15, 47-yard line, their own 47-yard line.
So it's going to be first and 10. Almont with the ball spotted at their own 47-yard line.
Got to play some defense.
Yeah, whether they had it at the 30 or the 47, you got to
get the ball
defense. Blue Devils have everybody inside.
No, they got him inside. That was a good play.
Yep.
For 2 yards.
2 yards for Lose Your Eye.
The interior line there, Dan McKernan, those guys, nice play, stepping up.
If you give him 2 yards on that carry, that puts him at 100.
Yeah.
He's had a nice game.
He really has.
Winner gets most likely Marine City, who I believe plays tomorrow, because I believe tonight was Ortonville Brandon at St. Clair. They share a stadium. Going to hear that cannon going off a lot tomorrow.
Right.
Motion away, gives it to him outside.
There's Lose Your Eye again. They're just getting inside there and eating them up.
Yeah, they're pinning down Gracchiola, getting outside of him.
I think that plays inside of him. I don't think, he's got contained. That plays inside of him.
It looked like they were pinning him down on that one. We'll have to watch closer. Well, he's
getting chipped. Yeah, Schweiger's on this side, but that last one was up the middle there. In the interior, the inside linebacker there, it's not Wesley. I can't see who else was in there. There's inside again.
Smith.
Yeah, but that's 7 yards.
Yeah. Bartolomucci's had a good game, but he's made some great plays. But when your leading tackler is a safety, you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Hellebuck not asked to pass a lot, but when he does, he's got a good arm and a heck of a target. T formation, off tackle.
Had him.
He's going to be short, bring up 3rd and maybe 1.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Crawford with a handoff, number 5, getting it down to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down by the middle of the defensive line.
Bringing Loser Eye here. Wouldn't doubt to see if that same play
Ball spotted just inside the 30.
On that far side. Traditional wing T, inside handoff. Lose Your Eye.
Again, Bartolomucci with the first contact.
Yeah.
10 yards down the field, though.
He absorbed that tackle more than. So, 22.5 yard line. clock, 2:46 and counting. Almont looking to answer the Blue Devil touchdown. Lose your eye, split far side.
Howard in the backfield. There he goes wide.
Not bad on that one, though. They gave
3 yards.
Yeah, 3, better than 8 or 9. That's definitely an off-tackle kick out.
Looks like Bartolomeucci, number 14, in on that again. Ball being spotted just inside the 20.
Dobelier came up, forced it more inside, which allowed the linebackers to get there, but you'd like to see it a little quicker.
Second, 7. Red zone. That's at the 20-yard line. Almont Raiders and Richmond Blue Devil territory. Wing tees up.
148 T formation. Old school football here. Second handoff.
Left side.
Third and 4 again?
Yeah, 34.
I believe this is still 4-down territory for Almont.
Yeah, Schweiger coming out again, holding that right arm.
Brought down by number 15, Ball.
Where we set up for Harbor Beach tomorrow, too.
And Ball spotted on the 16-yard line.
Third and 4. Big stop here. It's definitely 4-down territory.
Yeah.
Although it is a little bit of a wind, would be in the kicker behind him. T formation, double tight. Again, inside handoff. That, haven't had an answer for that all night. It's going to be down at about the 8-yard line.
Madrid with a handoff, taking it up inside the 10-yard line, which will be enough for a first down. First and goal to go. Almont with the ball spotted.
Lose your eye. He's had a good game. He's well over 100.
He's got the lion's share of the carries, too.
Yes, he
and
does.
why wouldn't you with the way he's been running tonight?
Yeah, you got him, and then you got Poppert, and then Smith. You got pretty good three-headed monster there, and then you got Hellebeck with decent arm with those 50-50 balls.
Chapman catches everything that's at least 6'5" in the air or higher.
Tough matchup. A lot of time left. 22 and counting. Need to hold them out here. Power to the right. Nice job there.
Who's that guy?
That's
That's Bartolomeucci, 14.
Bartolomeucci.
Yeah,
He comes up.
that's going to be end of the third quarter there.
Yeah, it will be the last play. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see Almont. Well, they don't want to show too much
No.
because they're in command of this game, up 9,
Yeah.
looking to punch it in to extend that lead to potentially 3 scores. But a good play there with Bartolomeucci coming up, selling out on the run would be the fake and little
Pop one over the top.
pop one over the top to the tight end or to your 6 foot something end.
Yeah, that's a mismatch all day that you can exploit when you choose to. But you're right. Why show it if you don't have to?
Right. Well, because it's second down. And the way they've been running the ball, they don't need to show anything, get tricky, get fancy. Because, Marine City's in the stands tonight. Mount Morris is probably here too, but that's a little more wishful thinking probably.
Probably.
They have their hands full tomorrow in East China Stadium. Should be a good game tonight. Ortonville Brandon against St. Clair. That Ortonville Brandon is a pretty good football team that we beat last week. That St. Clair team's good, but I believe that the Blue Devils could play with St. Clair, if not beat them.
Yeah.
Marine City went, I would say went in there, but they played in the same stadium. And they beat them up pretty good.
Yes, they did. This final score was 35-10, but I'm pretty sure it was 35-3 somewhere in the early fourth quarter, and Marine City took their foot off the gas.
So here we go on the 8-yard line, 2nd and 8.
Oh, he's down to the 3.
Down to the 3-yard line. Popper
inside the 5 to about the 4 3-yard line before he's brought down by.
See where they're going to mark it. Looks like the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3. You know what's scary about Marine City is this might be one of the best teams they've ever had, and they've always won it in Division 4.
Right.
Now they're in Division 5 because they have lost enrollment.
Good point. Inside, number 2.
Inside handoff. He's not going to get
He
it.
didn't give it to him.
It's going to be 4th. Big play here.
I thought there was a surge there where it looked like he was in before Richmond pushed him back, but they clearly have him marked back at the 1-yard line. That's a full yard. Timeout, Richmond.
Well, it can't be to watch the ball because that just moves it up half the distance.
Almont has run a quarterback sneak in this situation every time.
Well, and I'm wondering if Coker's going to yell right here because he's talking to the officials right now about assisting the runner. His defensive coordinator is Jarmega. He's telling his boys what to do there. They're going to sell out against the run, load the box, but Coker is definitely
He's lobbying. Yeah.
Well, he's definitely pushed and assisted. So here we go, 4th and 1. Play of the game right here with 10:57 to go.
Quarterback draw, and they pushed him in again. They pushed him in again. Clearly.
Hellebuck gets in. We're going to have to get clear. It's not going to help us tonight. We're going to have to get clarification on that rule.
If they get 2 points here, it's a 3-score game.
Yeah, big play here with 10:54 to go. And in its danger zone for time for the Blue Devil offense. Can't afford any turnovers.
Pass.
He did get in.
Yeah, he did. They gave it to him.
Shorman with a good hit. Maybe need to wrap him up a little bit.
Now it's a 3-score game where if you kick that extra point, you're down 2 scores. 2 8 points, right?
Right.
It's just put you in a tough spot. Bummer. They made a good defensive play down there, too. I thought we had a hand in the passing lane.
Keith Bartel, Scott Simmons, Jason Robbins, our producer. Richmond TV 12, Comcast Channel 6. Check us out. Alondria Ferguson, Luke Evans, and Tristan Dooley on camera tonight. Doing a great job. Almont looking to make it 3 in a row against the Blue Devils. Regular season win in 2018, regular season win 2019 of this year. Second time they're seeing the Blue Devils this year. Give them 3 in a row. Because 2017, the Blue Devils won a year after they were upset in playoffs in 2016 to get a pretty good run here. Blue Devils and Almont, we said it from week 1 when we played Marysville. The Blue Water Area Conference Championship goes through these 2 schools. Almont having a little bit more success lately, not dominating the series, but a little more success. Put the Blue Devils in a tough uphill battle here with 10:54 to go. High end over in kick. It's a little shorter. Dabalier gets it, fakes it. He's got 3 in front of him. not a bad return. The Almont kids coming in to hit you, though. This is one of those games. Both teams better. We said it. Make sure everything's buckled, tied up tight.
Correct.
Especially in this division. One of the toughest divisions in the playoffs, that's for sure.
So we'll see what Shorman and Coker have here. Shorman near side. Snyder in the slot up top with Delore. Inside handoff. Davalier.
Oh boy.
Davalier taken down. No, don't be doing that, Mitchell.
You're down 3 scores, bud.
Yep.
Worry about giving the ball back to the ref and moving on.
So here we go. 10 and 40 to go. They score quick here. You never know.
Correct.
Richmond, with a huge play, they need big, quick plays like that to get right back in it. 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Track position for Shorman. He'll hang it off right at the
Inside to Davalier again. Gain of about 4.
Yeah, they're in hurry up here now. The pace is quick, and quarterback's getting the call, getting the huddle, and they're getting out.
The Almont here running almost looks like a 4-6, kind of what the Bears ran in the 80s. They have their 4 down linebackers, and then their 2, a 4-2, and then the 2 outside.
38-22 between Kingston and Mesa. And 8 players go. Trips it up on the right side, looking for a pass play. Down the line of scrimmage.
Davalier in space.
By Davalier.
First down.
He's got the first down.
Stop the clock. Great job. Get to the line. Let's go.
Clock stops.
Yeah. Oh, look at the chains are taking a while to move, aren't they?
Yeah, they should have been moving, but he doesn't matter. He's winding anyway. Yeah. So far, a good drive here. 1st and 10 on the Almont 44. Shorman fakes it,
throwing
drops
it.
back.
He's open.
He is open over the middle.
Some space.
Oh, nice play.
He didn't throw it far enough.
He
didn't throw it far enough. I mean, yeah, Chapman is a good throw. Just needed about another foot of air underneath it to get over the defender's arm.
Coker and Shorman were looking for a call. They thought that Chapman was holding him a little bit as he was going by. Thought he was tugging on that jersey. Not able to get away from him. He was still wide open, though. Like you said, a little bit more.
A little bit more air, yeah. It was still a good throw. I mean,
yeah.
Just
good athletic play. Nice athletic play there by Chapman. Going to look forward to seeing him on the basketball court. Shorman steps up.
Yeah, he only broke free on the far side there after the tackle was made. Schneider had a guy on him the whole time.
So now it's 3rd and 11. Now you don't want to take that sack.
No.
You want to give your receiver a 50-50 ball or a back shoulder pass here. Probably have him roll right here. Lots of time with that. You almost wish you'd throw that one out of bounds.
Yeah. Get rid of the ball. Stop the clock.
Yeah. Tough decision for a kid to make, though. Shorman just rushing 4.
Got him. He's open. He dropped. He knocked it down.
Yep.
It's another one. The receiver's behind him, but it's underthrown. He's got, just underthrown. Zach did a good job trying to come back to it, but he's trying to get around again. A guy who's 6'5" and had position on him.
Yeah, and then Chapman did a nice job looking back there, so it wasn't pass interference.
Yeah, really good defense.
Yeah.
Right spot.
Yep, stride for stride. Had his hip or his hand in his inside pocket. Nice play. We've made that play a lot this year against teams that didn't have the talent that Almont had in the corner. Chapman's a pretty good athlete.
Absolutely.
4th and 11. You don't want to sack here. You throw it up. If it's intercepted, so what? Here comes the blitz.
Here's your reverse. Need a block.
Snyder's got speed. He did get it.
He didn't get it.
That should be a flag.
He didn't get the first down. He's not there. He didn't make it.
Yeah, he did. It's past the 30.
Oh, is it past the 30?
Yep.
Oh, barely. Okay.
Almost looks like a horse collar.
I thought it was too.
Look at him winding that clock.
The ball, he went out of bounds. That play is out of bounds.
Yeah, what?
Why are we winding the clock? That ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're yelling at the officials. He called him out of tackled him in. That's a horrible call.
Well, they're a really good tackle crew.
Wow.
Good block.
Throws it up into the end zone. Snyder right there.
He got it.
Nice catch, touchdown.
In the back of the end zone.
Now here's a question for you. And I know they're kids, but how does it get behind you?
I know.
You know, if they score, you know, if you're Almont, and they're still up, but if they score,
Yeah.
eating up, and that drive took a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But if they, well, not really. It took about, what, 3 minutes? But
Yeah.
if they score here and they eat up another minute or so, so what? Let them catch it in front of you.
Yeah.
Tackle them. Let them nickel and dime all the way down.
Right.
But to let them get behind you.
It's good.
Kick down, up, and it is good.
Yeah. 2 scores again. Here we go.
In the hold. It was good. So this goes back to chasing points earlier.
Well, you would have gone for 2 at this point
Yep.
if you had kicked it, trying to get to within a 1-score game,
Right.
trying to get to 22 instead of.
Right, 'cause yeah.
So, I mean, nothing's a guarantee.
No, 7:33. We need stops, turnover, but we need stops, and we burned 2 timeouts. We only have 1 left.
Right.
But if I'm Coker, I'm asking why is that? And he was.
He did.
Why is that clock running?
The near judge here indicated he ruled him down in the field of play, stopped the clock for the first down, but then they wind it again once the chains move. Looked to me like Schneider never touched the ground till he was 2 yards out of bounds.
That's what I thought. You know, if I was Almont and I saw this crew coming in, I wouldn't be happy either.
No.
They have their onside kick, probably their hands team. Chapman's near side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Into the end zone.
Well, I think you probably kick it deep.
With a 28-yard TD
Still kick it deep. Adam Rashave, onside kick.
Oh. Nah, so did not take the bounce he needed it.
No, it didn't.
onside.
That's a tough kick to make,
Yeah.
too. So the Raiders recover, be on the.
Did you see the referee?
He got that ball at about the 49
He moved
yard
it back to the
line.
48. What's going on?
Oh,
Seen it all here.
it's Blue Devils need help here.
Yeah. They're going to sell out. They should be selling out to stop the run, right?
Yeah, 'cause you're going to get a full dose of running.
There you
here.
go.
In
There you go, right there, Danny McKernan. That's one. That's one stop.
Yeah, loss of
Yeah.
1. Nice job tracking them down from behind.
Gary brought down from behind there. Loss on the play, about a yard.
Loss of 2 maybe.
At the 46-yard line.
A loss of 2
It
from
is a
the
loss of
original
2.
spot. Maybe 3.
What was the original spot?
It should have been, what, 49?
Right.
So they are stacking that box. Inside handoff.
Gotta hang on to him. Gotta hang on to him. Guy's a horse.
Morris, now see that?
Yeah, the first contact was at the line of scrimmage, but still was able to carry 5 yards.
Yeah, gained 5 yards. Big play here because they will punt.
Yes. 3rd and 6. 3rd
Huge
and
play.
7.
This is where you wouldn't, Almont. I wouldn't be surprised to see him throw here. A little play action, and then have Chapman do that little drag route over the top.
Yeah.
And maybe even get behind because they're selling out for the run. Sell, run, hit that seam. See what they have. They have them split far side.
There's not. How many guys run line of scrimmage?
10 off of them.
There's your pass. Uh-oh. That's okay. That's not pass interference because it was tipped.
Yep.
That's great. Clock stops.
Saves the Blue Devils a timeout. The thing there too was I don't know who tipped it, but he was definitely open.
He was open.
And if that ball's not tipped, that's first down. That was a nice
tip.
Nice route.
Great recognition, I think, Shorman on the corner there after the ball was tipped to hit his guy because it's fair game at that point. There's no pass interference is not possible once the ball's been tipped.
Yes, he doesn't do that. He might still catch that ball.
Yep, here's a deep set, so it looks like Almont will punt. Someone needs to drift back just a little bit. Yep. Oh, someone's got to grab that ball. Oh, good. That's a good bounce right there because it could have. Well, you got the ball back.
Yeah, got the ball back, and we scored. Last time it took us 3 minutes, so if it takes you 3 again, you're going to have, what, 2:45?
Another onside kick coming.
Yeah. 2:45 with a one timeout, you never know.
Right.
10 seconds is a lot of time in football. The Blue Devil faithful getting a little excited there, but Snyder being there was fair game to be by it.
Yep.
And to be pushed away or blocked.
Or hit or anything, right? Well,
it's gotten exciting here. Blue Devils down 10, 5:45 to go.
Snyder's in the backfield here with ball offset to his right. It's a weird. Well, here he comes. Yep, here he comes. Here he comes. Yeah, but not enough. We gotta get going.
Gain of about 7,
They're
maybe
gonna go
6.
quick. Here we go.
2nd and 4. Did you watch that Oklahoma game against? They need the onside kick.
Against Kansas State.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see about a half yard before it was 10 yards? Here, and I got a question for you here after this plays. Shorman fakes a handoff. That's got
a hold. Shorman's got yards. Oh, here's.
Oh, nice block.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he got out of bounds. We stopped the clock. Here we go. That's good. That's smart ball right there.
Yep.
There's no way they can wind the clock here.
No.
Until the ball is snapped.
No.
It went out of bounds. The ball went out of bounds.
He ran out of bounds. What?
Why is the clock running?
Hey, Coach Coker doesn't know it.
Why is the clock
They're
running?
saying it to him right now.
It was 5 minutes.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, it was at 5 minutes.
It was at 5
5 minutes.
He didn't say that.
Right.
Yeah, he was clearly ran out of bounds. And then the white hat there, who should be doing tackle, second graders, wound that clock.
It was exactly 5 minutes. 5:05. That's even better.
Yeah, and then you can't even get that right. It was 5. So 5:05, and he's telling that guy, would you stop winding the clock?
Right.
Clearly out of bounds. That's embarrassing.
First and 10 from the 32 Richmond.
Almont's not arguing. They know.
Right.
Now here comes another official.
Two wide receivers on the left. The right slot is a good set here. Officials get themselves set.
So here we go. Shorman.
Run some out. Oh boy. It's holding right here. Holding on the defense.
Yep.
He just tackled Shorman running downfield here.
Yep. And he's talking to him.
Yep.
And he better not wind the clock here.
No, he
ran out of bounds.
Correct. Yeah.
He doesn't even know there's a penalty.
No,
He's horrible.
he's having trouble.
Wow.
It's a struggle right now.
This is a high school playoff game.
Yep. Now what's the signal for defensive holding?
Flag.
There's a flag down in front of the Richmond bench about the 47-yard line.
And they're still talking about it.
Again, the officials are still discussing. Maybe it's a banana field. Oh, there's a flag.
Wow.
Well, Richmond should have called about 3 plays by now. They should have 3 plays in the huddle ready to go.
Yep. I'm dumbfounded.
I understand that the officially you want to get it right.
Now in the pros, that's a 5-yard penalty and automatic first down.
Right. Here it should be 10.
10 and nope, 5 yards. 5 and still first down. You do not wind the clock because the end of the play was out of bounds.
Yep, and the previous one was
correct.
too.
Here you go.
Okay, so here we go. Now what? So he did march it off 10 because it was.
Oh, and an automatic first down from that spot.
I don't
Got
think,
it.
I don't
It's not 1st and 5, it's 1st and 10.
I don't think that's the right call because it was on the.
It's a 5-yard penalty, but you move the sticks with it too.
No, I think it'd be 1st and 5.
1st and 5?
Oh no, it is automatic.
Automatic first down, so it's gonna be 1st and 10.
Okay, so here we go. Shorman drops back.
Throwing it deep. As far as he can throw it. Ooh.
No flag on the play. 4:55. They got plenty of time. Nothing to panic here. Down 10, 4:55. You have, it's first or it's 2nd and 10 now, and you have 3 more plays. We don't need to get it all, though.
No, you had about 3 guys running flies, right? The middle of the field is wide open for one receiver to maybe 15 yards, 20 yards cut in. Over the middle, it's wide open.
3 20-yard passes, it's a 27-30 ball game.
And if you get it to them in the middle of the field, it's going to be a catch-and-run situation.
So here we go. Shorman and ball near side. Snyder and Delore on the top. Shorman in shotgun.
Step up. Step up. Better get rid of it. Oh, he's open. Oh, ball was open. Oh, goodness gracious, he missed him. He's running to the sidelines, and the guy who's guarding Jake Ball steps up to stop his run, and that's where you just dink it over his head, and Ball's got nothing but daylight.
And more importantly, not the down, is the time.
Oh, that was a golden opportunity to get big yardage there.
Well, even there, you square your shoulders the best you can and throw it over the bench.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
You got to throw it. I mean, throw it up to us here in the booth. We don't care, but it stops the clock.
Can't take a sack there.
Yeah.
So
3rd and big yards.
Montanari there is an extra blocker. Picks up him nice.
Got him.
He's got it.
Got to hang on to the ball. He did.
He does. He's down at about the 32-yard line.
Nice post corner.
And look at where they mark it. They mark it after the slide.
That's right.
It should be about the 32-yard line, or the 27-yard line.
Yeah, 26, 27, right? Well, got to go quick.
Yep.
Get to the line and go.
Here we go. Clock is going.
I think you're going to see a post corner here, the other side to his brother, Zach. One-on-one at the bottom of the screen
Got
here.
to be careful, though, because that's Chapman, and he's one.
There it is. Going to the corner. Oh, he's running. Got to get out of bounds. He did.
Gets out of bounds, gain of about 3.
Yeah, that's okay, though.
Yep.
They took away the post corner here. The Chapman jumped the route on him.
So what you do is you do the post corner post.
Yeah. Got to give him a double move out there.
Yep. And get Chapman and get him thinking that you're doing it, and then throw it back over the middle. Or keep going to Snyder. You know, he's had his guy beat all night.
We got Almont player down over there with look like leg cramps, where they're holding, pushing the toe up, and
so 3 and 48. They score here quickly with 3 minutes to go with 1 timeout. A lot of time. A lot of time. The Almont can't run the ball. You know, if you sell out for the run, it's going to depend on Almont how conservative they get.
Right. Great point. Still working on that.
But I would say there's probably at least a couple minutes off that clock from winding it inappropriately.
Yeah.
Like right here, it shouldn't be wound. Clearly out of bounds. Now they're all getting what? Somebody call timeout.
I think it'd be timeout. Injury timeout, but the ball was out of bounds.
So here they go.
2nd and 8, right?
Yep. 2nd and 8, 3 and 48. Shorman, good call here, bringing Montanari in to help, because once in a while they've been sending a linebacker. Ball in the slot. Drops back, steps up.
Again, out of the end zone.
There's 2 flags. What do we, late hit?
Maybe.
Late hit.
Late hit.
And a flag at the end of that play near the
Shorman.
line.
Yeah. You know, this drive and the drive before that Snyder scored on the long pass, the line has done a good job of giving the quarterback time.
And he's had a nice pocket to step up into.
Yeah, and they're not going to get, you watch the film, outside of maybe one breakdown where he had to run, Shorman's had time, and that's a credit to the line. Those guys have stepped up and done a really nice job.
Oh, what?
They waved it off. 2 people threw a flag and then decided it wasn't.
This is not been a good night here.
It's been rough. You don't want to get greedy here. You need the first down.
Exactly. You don't need a touchdown here.
8 yards gets your first down and a new set, and then you go.
I'd like to see the highlight on that. Shorman back.
Step up.
No.
He stayed up. Oh, no.
It's going to be 4th. Clock is going to run.
Yeah.
It might.
Well, this is the ball game here.
Yeah.
You better make sure you get this play right.
It's going to be 4th and 18.
We had our schedule mixed up, Keith. Marine City was playing tonight. They
And then
beat
Ortonville,
Mount
St.
Morris.
Clair tomorrow.
Yeah, they beat Mount Morris 55-0 tonight.
That's
Kind of expected.
yeah.
St. Clair, Ortonville, Brandon will be your game at East China Stadium tomorrow.
You better hurry here.
Yeah. It even took you out of field goal range. You could have kicked the field goal to get
Yes.
within one score. Yeah.
There you
They're
go.
rushing 4, steps up.
To the left side.
And Jake.
Oh.
Right there, but over his head.
What happened to Shorman
Oh,
here?
you got-
Fall?
I think it's his footing.
Yep.
5 to go.
That's
With
now.
only one timeout left here in Trout, it's
Yep.
not going to end well.
No, you need crazy football to happen to win now. Not impossible. Just ask Jim Harbaugh.
That's right.
But it's going to be tough now. 2:35. And Almont, I think, will be smart here.
Yeah, it's a
Very
run.
methodical.
Sure.
Nothing stupid. One first down, it's over.
2 minutes ago with North Ranch down, 3:19 left in the fourth. The running play here.
That's good yardage, too.
Yeah.
You see it. He's now, like they have all game, Almont's running backs, 2 hands firmly on the ball.
Yeah, and it's even more obvious after the couple fumbles there.
They're not even fighting for extra yardage. It's just get whatever you can and then hit the deck, and 5 more yards, game's over.
Yeah, then it's knee down.
Yep. Take the victory formation and you move on.
See what happens here. Double tight T formation. Third back. There's your first down. Smith. He's had a good game too.
He has. They've run really well.
And that will do her. He's already winding the clock. Snyder got pushed in the back there. He's pretty fired up.
Yeah.
Well, great year here for the Blue Devils.
They did have a good year. They gave us a lot of exciting games.
And the one thing that's been tough here has been the draw. This is a tough draw.
Almont is a good team.
Yes, it is. But even a tougher draw is Almont next week against
Oh,
Marine
goodness,
City.
yeah.
This was supposed to be Almont's year. This is supposed to be Almont's year, and they draw Marine City, which might be their best team.
Yeah, I'm even considering going to watch it next week. If I got nothing going on a Friday night, which I generally don't.
It's going to depend on the weather.
It would.
Well,
Exactly.
I have my cousin, well, not my cousins, but my wife's cousin's wedding. Rehearsal dinner Friday night.
There you go.
And then wedding Saturday. You ever been to the Dakota Inn?
No, where is
It's
it?
down in Detroit. It's all German food.
Okay.
So I've never heard of it, but I've heard of it, but I've never been there.
Do they
But
have it?
it's been a great year though for the Blue Devils. They ended up taking second behind Almont here, and 8-1.
Yep.
And everybody thought the Blue Devils were going to be down.
Right.
The talk at the beginning of the year. And this is where the Blue Devils,
Yeah.
you need to relax a little bit.
Yep.
You're down 2 scores.
Yep.
It's been a hard-fought game. Don't do anything stupid here. Many of these kids will go on to wrestling and basketball. Quite a few.
One more snap. As long as they snap it under 40 seconds, this should be the last play of the game. And, this has been a fun season. I'm glad we got to get back in the booth and do this one more time.
Yeah, we thought our career was over there after.
Season, yeah, we're on our way to going to be on the road this week.
And that was our last game was what, a win against North Branch? But no, it's a loss to these guys.
Lost, yeah.
Lost to
Lost
these guys.
Then we were on the road twice, Emily City and Brandon.
Ortonville, yeah.
District semifinal win. 30-20 their final score.
Good game there for Almont. Tip your hat to them. Very good football team.
Yep.
I say Almont. I give them a B plus probably tonight in their performance. Richmond probably a C. The officials it didn't cost any team the game, but they didn't have a good night.
No.
Good to see here some sportsmanship. You hate to see when it gets chippy after games.
I think there's a decent level of respect between the Richmond kids and the Almont kids. Because now they're going to go to basketball season. They're going to battle out on the floor there too.
And then that Almont team in basketball, it's football players playing basketball, but they play it well.
They play it well.
They pick, they scrap, they're strong, they're tough.
Almont's got a good basketball coach over there.
Yeah, he came from Rochester Adams.
Yeah.
Like Barnett or Bennett or something like that. But he's a good coach.
Yep.
But Presnell and the boys this year should be decent. They lost some pretty good talent, 2 players off that team last year. But so final score: Almont 30, Devils 20 in this Division 5, District 3. Marine City will host the Raiders next Friday night. We believe it's Friday night. Keith Bartell, Scott Simmons signing off. Jason Robbins, our producer, and Alondria Ferguson, Luke Evans, and Tristan Dooley did a great job tonight on camera. And this will be 3 in a row now for the Almont Raiders, and the Blue Devils will look to snap that winning streak next year. This is a pretty senior-heavy team, this Raider team.
Yeah.
So, Scott,
great
year
work this year,
and it'll be basketball soon.
Sounds good. Go Blue.
Go Blue.